Hello and welcome to Brookland Cars. Today we are taking a close look at the Ford C-Max Titanium. It's a really popular 5-seater MPV from Ford. Here at Brookland Cars we supply grade A quality ex-Motability cars. These cars are supplied to you with no dents, no scratches and have well cared for interiors. And like all the cars we supply, have had only one owner and have been main dealer serviced. Here you have the option of either buying from our display or ordering the exact model and colour you require. Okay, so let's look inside and see what the C-Max Titanium's got to offer. We'll start on the door panel. We've got electric windows for front and rear. There's also electric door mirrors. You've even got a button so you can fold in the mirrors electronically. The steering wheel on the Titanium model has controls for your trip computer. This gives you information such as distance to empty, average fuel consumption, instantaneous fuel consumption and average speed. On the left hand side you have controls for your CD, for your radio, for your auxiliary and for your phone. Also on the steering wheel you get controls for your cruise control. With the C-Max you can get a really nice driving position. The steering wheel has adjustment for reach and rake, so there's a lever under here which you can just release and then you can get it to exactly where you want it, lock it in place. The seat, well, that has adjustment for height, so there's a little lever down on the side, you can just pump it down, pump it up, get it to exactly where you want it, and you also have a lumbar support lever. The Ford C-Max Titanium comes with a really nice Sony audio system linked to an LCD display. This display will show you features for your CD, for your radio, for your auxiliary and for your phone. It's also got a feature where you can change the sound of the music, more pop or more classical, and of course you can change the treble and the bass to get exactly how you want it. Another useful feature of the Titanium model is the rear parking sensors. Now there are 4 sensors along the back bumper which will pick up objects within a 2-meter radius. This is also displayed on the LCD screen in a radar kind of image and will show you which sensor has picked up that obstacle. It's a really helpful feature when trying to park. Another feature I'd like to show you is the voice recognition. Now there's a lever on the side of the steering wheel here that if I pull it and say radio, and say play, the radio comes on. Now this also works with your phone. You do have to learn certain keywords, but once you've learned those keywords, the idea is you can control your audio and your phone without taking your hands off the steering wheel. The Titanium model comes with digital dual climate control. This means that the driver and the passenger can control their own heat settings. And like all C-Max models, they come with a heated front screen. It's a really good feature in the winter. If you get a frosted screen, you just press this button and it's clear within moments. The C-Max has a really well laid out instrument panel. You've got the Ford blue on the dials, the rev counter is of good size, speedo's very clear, and you also get of course a fuel gauge and a temperature gauge. And then in the middle you've got the trip computer. So let's see what you get between the front seats of the Titanium model. Well, you get a 12-volt power outlet, you get 2 cup holders, you get some storage, you get a USB input, an auxiliary input, and of course you get this nice armrest. Okay, so we've taken a good look at the front of the C-Max Titanium. Let's have a look in the back and see what that's got to offer. Okay, so here we are in the back seat of a C-Max Titanium. Well, like a lot of these MPVs, you get 3 individual seats. You could fit 3 adults in here, but the centre seat is on the smaller side, so ideally really that's suitable for a child. You also get these seat back tables which are quite handy with a cup holder. You get pockets in the back of the seats. You get air vents in the centre console for the rear passengers, and you also get a 12-volt outlet. There is also additional storage under the floor. They are actually really quite comfortable, these C-Maxes, and you do get a good feeling for space and there's good visibility. The seats don't adjust back and forward in any way and the back doesn't kind of tilt forward. but they do fold, and you can gain access to the boot by folding this seat down. Okay, so we've seen the back seat area of the C-Max. Let's take a look in the boot and see what that's got to offer. Okay, so let's take a look at the boot of a Ford C-Max. There's an electronic button under the badge. You just press that lightly and it releases. Now what I've done, I've taken out the parcel shelf to help me demonstrate the space available, and hopefully what you can see, it's a really useful space. Okay, it doesn't have the length of an estate car, but it's really good height, good width. You do get a small lip here. Like a lot of modern day cars today, they don't come with spare wheels, so under the boot mat you do gain some extra storage. It comes with a 12-volt socket under here. There's 2 boot lights. Now of course these back seats do fold, and what I'll do now, I'll demonstrate how they work. Okay, so let me show you how these seats work. So we'll fold the centre one down first, just goes flat onto the base, and we'll do this one. Now to fold these seats up further, you have to do this one first. So the lever down here, just pull it up it goes. Same with this seat. Now to lock them in place to stop them from falling forward again, there's a handy little hook built into the seat here, which you then just wrap around the headrest, and you do the same with the other 2 of course. The seats on the C-Max do come out, but of course they'd be quite heavy. So as you can see, the C-Max has got a really good boot space for this type of vehicle. So that concludes our video of this Grade A X-Motability car. So if you'd like to buy one like this, then please visit our showroom or visit our website www.brooklandcars.co.uk. Thanks for watching.